Muy bien chicos, no hizo falta esperar, literalmente salió el video directamente en Wild Rift Latam, así que pues bien, vamos a comenzar con la reacción.
Everyone, Alan here again from the Wild Rift team. As 2021 draws to a close, we've still got tons of new content on the way in the upcoming patch 2.6, which is the last major patch of the year. But first, I do want to say a huge thank you to all of you. We appreciate every one of you for tuning in and playing Wild Rift, and we're incredibly grateful for your time and care as we continue to level up the game together. Now, let's get into the fun stuff. Maddie, what's happening with Champions?
Hey everyone, I'm Maddie, the new lead for Champions. I'm super excited to be able to bring 2 new champs to Wild Rift this patch, so we're diving straight into another fierce rivalry between 2 meta-defining legends. Kayle, the Righteous, brings a ferocious new gameplay pattern to the Baron lane. Kayle starts the game as a melee fighter who is very vulnerable to ganks and straight-up 1v1s. She has a few tools at her disposal, including a projectile that slows opponents, and Divine Judgment, an ultimate that can temporarily make her, or an ally, invulnerable before swords of holy fire rain down upon the enemy team. She's a little extra. But within Kayle lies indomitable power. Over the course of each game, she evolves, becoming a terrifying, ranged, true damage AoE hyper carry, cutting down anyone she deems unworthy. A late-game Kayle is very difficult to overcome, so you'll need powerful CC and strong defensive abilities to take her down. Fortunately, Morgana, the Fallen, walks her own path to Wild Rift in December. Morgana is a mid laner and support, who has powerful offensive and defensive abilities to control the pace of laning and teamfights. Her first ability, Dark Binding, roots opponents so her allies can chase them down. She can follow that up with her ultimate for a team-wide stun, and use her Black Shield to protect her allies from crowd control and magic damage. Despite being Kayle's sister, Morgana doesn't really agree with Kayle's unique methods of dispensing justice, so we're holding an event to explore their rivalry further. Kayle and Morgana's stories will be unveiled in the Path of Justice event in December, where you can pick up either of these champions for free. Before I go, I know I said we're only releasing 2 champions this patch, but we're also updating an old favorite. In patch 2.6, we'll be unleashing our first visual and gameplay update, or VGU, for the Madman of Zaun himself. Well, one of the madmen anyway. It's Dr. Mundo. With Dr. Mundo's VGU, we wanted to update his theme, not only to look better, but to more closely fit in with how League's visual style has evolved. During his gameplay rework, it was important for us to maintain his regeneration ability, his unending torrent of cleavers, and letting Mundo go even more where he pleases. And finally, it was crucial to keep Mundo a very simple champ to play. So, with the Dr. Mundo update, there are a few differences from his current iteration. For one, his new passive, called Goes Where He Pleases, occasionally prevents him from being immobilized, shooting off a Chemtech canister from his body. He can pick it up to get an immediate health injection, and a cooldown reduction on his next canister. Another change is his third ability, called Blunt Force Trauma. Mundo can use this to push minions or small monsters back in a line, dealing damage where they travel. You can use this to get some early harass on your lane opponent. We've shipped visual updates, or VUs, in Wild Rift, where some of our skins look very different compared to their League PC counterparts. Mundo is our first VGU, where an existing champion's gameplay is modernized, or adjusted from top to bottom. You may wonder why we do VGUs at all. For one, we want to make sure older or outdated champions have a solid place in the roster for the future. Or we want to double down and really deliver on a champion's gameplay fantasy if we don't think they're at a quality level that fits the current state of the game. But ultimately, we introduce VGUs for more niche champions to try and bring them into higher tiers of popularity, while balancing the needs of their current players and not taking away what makes them special. As we consider more VGUs for the future, we want your thoughts and feedback to make the best versions of League's champs that we can. I really hope you'll enjoy patch 2.6. Thanks everyone.
Okay.
Now that the Horizon Cup has concluded, we want to shake up the metagame. We've got some new items debuting in Wild Rift that we hope are fun to play and cause a little bit of organised chaos in the meantime. We have 2 different spell shield items to protect you from pesky crowd control, Banshee's Vow and Edge of Night. You might recognize them from their PC versions. They work exactly the same way. Banshee's Vow is a magic resist item made for mages who need a way to survive against other spellcasters. After a brief period out of combat, you'll get a spell shield to absorb the next ability that hits you, including any crowd control effects. Better luck next time, Blitzcrank. Edge of Night is an armor penetration item for assassins. It's perfect for champs that need to get up close and personal to delete enemies. Edge of Night's spell shield protects against one magic damage attack, so you can use this to defend against stuns, knockups, and anything else that might get in the way of your plays. Hextech Mega Drive reduces your active item cooldown when you heal and shield your allies and when you immobilize enemies. If you love spamming your boots enchantment, this is the finishing touch for your support build. For aspiring gardeners, Ishtali's Seed Jar comes to Wild Rift this patch. Seed Jar gives you health and ability haste with an additional unique effect. When you or an ally hit a nearby plant, it drops a seed that only you can see. You can pick up and replant that seed at any location on the map to reap its rewards after 3 seconds. We're excited to see all these items in action. In Ranked, we're increasing the number of champion bans per team from 3 to 5, so everyone in your ranked lobbies will always have one ban. We've been waiting for the right time to make this change. Now, we feel that the Wild Rift champion pool is big enough to support it, and players won't be shut out of meaningful choices. We'd like to introduce some really exciting updates to ranked rewards, which we hope will make the mode more satisfying for all players. We want to upgrade how we reward your playtime in ranked, give all players more opportunities to progress, and provide extra choices over what you'll earn. We're excited to unveil the season reward system. Similar to the Wild Pass, you'll gain season points for the ranked games you play. The season reward system will also track your individual performance in games, granting you more points and progress the better you play. To give you an extra boost on your seasonal journey, we're adding the Weekend Rewards series. Every weekend, you'll enter a limited time window to earn bonus progression on the season rewards track, if you win your games. This series ends after you win 3 games or after 48 hours, whichever comes first. So that's how you progress, but what do you actually get? For one, the Glorious skin is now exclusively available through this system. For players that hit gold or above, you'll now earn a sweet loading screen border to show off to your teammates. If you've been watching closely, you might have noticed there's a new type of currency called ranked coins. You can spend these in the new ranked store, where you'll be able to pick up even more rewards for the games that you're already playing. The ranked store contains a bunch of accessories and Glorious skins from past seasons. In Season 4, you'll be able to pick up Glorious Tryndamere from the first season of the open beta, and in Season 5, next year, Glorious Jinx will make her second appearance. If Wild Rift wasn't live in your region back then, or if you just didn't climb high enough, this is your chance to get them. Dancing to the mechanical melody ticking in her clockwork, Glorious Oriana is your exclusive reward for Ranked Season 4. If you're the sort of player who's devoted to the climb, don't worry. Everything you've seen here is in addition to the current rank system, and we hope this makes the queue feel more rewarding and fun for everyone. There's so much more to talk about that we couldn't get into this video, so keep an eye out for a dev blog soon that covers everything coming to Ranked in patch 2.6. Another Wild Pass is on the way. Reach level 50 on this pass to earn Explorer Shivana and bring your Hexploration into the jungle. As always, we have a few quality of life changes to keep improving your experience every patch. Throughout this patch, we're updating how we handle intentional losing. We know behaviours like AFKing and intentional feeding are very disruptive, so we're tweaking things behind the scenes to take action on more players that ruin games. We're making some updates to the new player experience, which you encounter when you install Wild Rift for the first time. These rewards will be the same globally because we want the experience of getting into Wild Rift to be the same wherever you are in the world. The new mission track will be themed around our favourite loose cannon, Jinx. If you have friends who watched Arcane and are excited to jump into Wild Rift for the first time, we hope they'll enjoy meeting her in-game. The world of Crystal Rose comes to Wild Rift this patch, where Lux and her friends enjoy some merrymaking festivities. In a kingdom of fickle truces and centuries-old grudges, the annual Crystal Rose Festival is a place where guests set down their weapons and take up magical roses in peace and unity. We're giving the existing League PC skin line our own bright spin, featuring Sonar, Jarvan, and legendary skins for Lux and Ezreal. The technological neon world of Project returns again for another batch of skins. We've hacked into the mainframe and uncovered a Project event featuring Akali, Fiora, Jhin, Katarina, and a legendary skin for Vayne releasing at the end of this year. It wouldn't be right to leave you without a classic Wild Rift skin montage. Let's do this. We're thrilled to celebrate the launch of the latest Riot Forge game, Hextech Mayhem, a League of Legends story.
Hello, Piltover!
Developed by Choice Provisions, join Ziggs in bombing to the beat and rampaging through Piltover in this wacky rhythm runner. Available now on Nintendo Switch and PC. Complete the in-game Hextech Mayhem mission to receive a special Ziggs icon. That's everything for this time. We'll see you again in January with a look forward to 2022, along with our friends on League of Legends PC. In the meantime, good luck on your climb, enjoy the new skins and... Do you hear that? Cannons primed, spatulas at the ready. Ultra Rapid Fire, one of League's most beloved game modes, makes its debut appearance. In Earth mode, you can spam more spells than ever before with unlimited mana and greatly reduced ability cooldowns. The launch of Earth comes with the Ultra Rapid Bingo event, with missions and rewards up to your eyeballs. Be prepared for manatee-sized chaos. Thanks for watching. Happy holidays, and we'll see you next year.
No sé qué decirte. Me acabas, o sea, este último me sacó una sonrisa.
Maybe a little more spatula.
Yeah, a little point, little wave.
Is the spatula like foam?
Yeah, it's super. It's like.
Dios. Bueno, ¿qué podemos decir de este preview, chicos? Pues primero, comenzando con la salida de Kayle y Morgana. Dos
Either of these champions for free.
Lo que van a estar. A mi parecer, Morgana va a entrar directo al meta y tal vez no como jungla, si es que no lo hacen así. Puede entrar como mid laner, pero va a entrar directo al meta, a mi parecer, como soporte. Es un campeón que está roto, pero roto, o sea, es una Lux, pero, o sea, mucho mejor en todos los aspectos. O sea, no sé si comprenden, es una brutalidad. Y Kale, como lo dije al principio, Kale es un... ¿Cómo lo puedo decir? Les ha tocado ese tipo de maestros Yi, los cuales están tan rotos que ya no, o sea, no sé si me entienden, un maestro Yi el cual entra y sale de una teamfight como si nada y se hace una pentakill, pero, o sea, lo fedearon por error o no sé. O no sé si les ha pasado. Pues prácticamente eso es eso es una kill, es literalmente una kill, es tu punto de victoria en todo el juego si es que llega late, o sea. Pero algo que debo de mencionar es que no todos los campeones son, bueno, de escalado son muy buenos. O sea, uno de esos casos es Nasus. Nasus se escala bien y quita daño, pero no termina de funcionar. Al igual que Veigar, pero a comparación de él, Veigar salió muy bien y muy desbalanceado. Pero vamos a ver cómo lo adaptan. Es un campeón que mucha gente tuvo muy buen recibimiento de su salida. Yo pensé que iban a sacar a la del pájaro, no me acuerdo cómo se llama, pero muy bien de parte de Riot. Siguiendo con el que viene acá, el rework de Doctor Mundo, chicos. Doctor Mundo va a estar roto, haciendo que va a venir un meta, bueno, o sea, son dos campeones para top y uno soporte, pero ahorita lo que va a estar más roto son de plano los mid laners y soportes con el nuevo ítem, y entre otras cosas. Bueno, partiendo de aquí, que a ver si aquí los ítems que
feedback to make the best versions of League's champs.
cause absorb the next ability that hits you, including any crowd control effect.
A ver, o sea, son en total 4 ítems.
Better luck next time, Blitzcrank.
Normalmente.
Edge of Night is an armor penetration item for assassins. It's perfect for champs that need to get up close and personal to delete.
Y debo decir
Bad.
que
We've been waiting for the right time to make this. In ranked, when you or an ally hit a nearby plant, Ishtali's Seajar comes to Wild Rift.
La vasilla de Ixtali, a mi parecer va a estar muy rota, ya que como lo dice ahí, o sea,
This patch.
replanta.
Seajar gives you health and ability haste
otorga
with an
salud y
additional
habilidad.
unique
Eso
effect.
ya lo sabes, o sea,
When you
eso
or an ally hit
lo
a nearby
normal, ¿no?
plant, it drops a
Pero cada vez que golpeen una planta crecerá unas semillas que solamente tú podrás ver, o sea. Pongámoslo así, es más, ahí cuando lo usa le pega a Wukong. Ah, diablos. Bueno,
seed
el chiste
at
es que
any
le
location on the
pega,
map to reap its rewards after 3 seconds.
le pega y vuelve a salir.
We're
o sea,
excited to see.
básicamente, o sea, ya a mi parecer va a estar muy bien, porque pongamos lo que sigues en línea, tienes este ítem o no sé, recuperas la vida, o sea, no sé, va a estar muy bien y en Wild Rift va a servir de mucho a mi parecer, pero ya veremos
All these
cómo se
items in
desarrolla.
action.
Paseando.
Now, we feel that
Pasando a los 5 baneos en las clasificatorias, va a estar súper bien. Lo de las clasificatorias, ahora obtienes una nueva moneda, entre otras cosas. Esto está súper bien, está muy bien. Ya Riot nos dio la skin que tal vez a muchos no les interese, pero pues a otros les interesa más que nada por colección. Aquí
Into the jungle.
la skin de Shyvana, que o sea, va a estar igual,
another
el
wild
Wild
pass
Pass,
is
o
on the
sea,
way. Reach level
va a
50
estar
on this
igual, pero aquí la diferencia es que va a ser
pass to earn
Shyvana.
Explorer Shyvana and bring your
Y
Hexploration.
debo decir que una de dos, o viene bufito para Shyvana o la dejan así, una de dos y ya. Así como lo demás, o sea, no sé, o sea, debo decir lo que va
We're
a
making
estar
some updates.
muy padre esto, con todo y la implementación de URF, chicos. O sea, ustedes no saben lo que es URF, es una locura absoluta, es un modo que, o sea, el ARAM es divertido y lo que quieras, pero el URF es una completa locura, es una, Dios, no sé. Pero bueno, la verdad yo me voy satisfecho. La verdad yo esperaba nuevas runas, tal vez eso es lo único que esperaba, o bueno, cosas que más esperaba, porque pues hay muy poca variedad de runas y debo decir que pues te pones lo mismo si eres un mid laner o te pones o te pones el cazador titán, entre otros. No, bueno, o sea, ya me entienden. Yo no me sé o sea, yo no me sé el color el color. Yo no me sé el nombre de las runas, pero o sea, me entienden, siempre te pones lo mismo. Pero con la nueva implementación de ítems es que está muy muy bien. Un nuevo ítem para soporte, es otra más variedad. Ítems para asesinos, ítems para magos. No sé, o sea, está muy muy chévere lo que van a meter. A mí lo que más me emociona es el urb.
With unlimited mana and greatly reduced ability cooldowns.
Pues,
The launch of Earth comes with the ultra.
Lo voy a dejar por aquí, chicos. Espero les haya gustado. Díganme en los comentarios qué les pareció. Si es que esperaban otras cosas. Yo por ahí oí que querían ver a este Echo. Yo también lo quería ver, pero quién sabe, chicos. Faltan 2 campeones más por meter. No, o sea, espero y no solamente sean 2 y rework de Doctor Mundo como están diciendo. Pero espero o sea, esperemos en un futuro lo que puedan meter. Pero bueno, ya lo vamos a dejar por aquí, chicos. Espero que les haya gustado. Dejen lo que les haya, bueno, dejen sus comentarios en los comentarios qué les pareció. Si esperaban algo más, algo faltó, no sé. Lo que ustedes quieran, sus comentarios aquí son bien recibidos, exceptuando el hate, ya saben. Así que, muy bien, chicos, nos vemos en la próxima.